Okay, you can see we've touched off this end. This head's got a kind of unusual situation on the surface. I'm going to touch here. I'll bring you down to the... Okay, you can see here, we're touching over here, touching there, touching through there, touching here. And that head didn't show that bad, like 3.5 thousandths. But boy, it sure had some places in here. And then you can see we're touching all the way across in this end. I've divided that out. I tried it a number of ways, but this is, okay, this is a 3 thousandths pass. That counts the dusting off that I gave it, the first initial, probably a 0.5 thousandths, 1 thousandths, probably more like 1. So actually counting out that first initial, probably 0.5 1 thousandths. I zeroed out the digital readout. This is 3 thousandths, so it probably took about 3.5. Okay, you can see where it had some damage in the chamber before. That's not going to hurt anything. We'll go ahead and take a finish pass. So I'm showing 3 on the digital readout. So probably 3.5. I'd say 3.5. The touch off. That's kind of, where do you touch off at when you got something like this? Let me reset this and I'll be right back. Yeah, you can see a little bit low spot back underneath here. You can't hardly see it. Little corrosion and damage here. I think this thing ingested some metal at one point. Something must have failed. Previous rebuild or something. The rule of thumb is, when I always say, some of you guys watch the channel, whatever you can find with a straight edge, it'll usually take about 3 thousandths more to clean it out. Excuse me, I said 3. Usually take 2 thousandths more than what you can find with a straight edge. So if you have 3, anywhere between 1 and 2 thousandths more than what you find. Yeah, you can see we're just barely cleaning up there. I think that'll be fine. Taking off minimal amount. This is, I marked this head surface first, so this was theoretically, this was the worst head. I've been proved wrong before though. Anyways, this head back at the shop, coming to you live. This is our 327 Rambler, 1959 century boat, wooden boat. These castings are actually 1960 castings. I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know if they put a year newer heads on her. The engine had probably been rebuilt back in 2000. That looks really good. Let's take a look-see at it. And that's for, and like I said, you know, that dust off probably took 0.5 thousandths. Get my brush here. You notice I never use air to blow the machines off. Okay, that looks really good. See, I can give you a close up of the finisher. Looks really nice. He's using a graphite gasket on this. I'll be right back. Okay, kind of got it cleaned up there. Looks pretty good. Okay, you can see we just touched off. Looking really good. Let's check it down in the other end. Okay, you can see we just dusted off there, right through there in the middle, and then on this corner. So we're set up pretty even. Let's we'll go back to the start. We'll take a probably a 3/1000 pass. Okay, we're taking a 3/1000 pass. This head had about a 3.5 thousandths warp, and there you can hear it's barely cutting there in the middle. I've got it marked off. Okay, you can see we still have some pitting and things. We'll make another pass. It should clean it up. I'll slow our feed rate down. Got 4 thou. That's looking pretty good. Just had a little stuff in the chamber there. That's not gonna hurt a thing. Okay, I'll be back with you in a little bit. Let's get these heads cleaned up. Okay, looks really good. Nice milled finish. Okay guys, this is Ed back at the shop. We've got our Rambler heads all washed. They've been jet washed, hand washed, soap and water. Valves all clean. I'm gonna let it sit here and I'll leave the AC on and help dry out the heads. Got a fan going. I like to let them dry out before I assemble them. But there you go. 1959 Century boat, 327 Rambler heads. This is a gray marine. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all watching.